Hello everybody, welcome back to Cesto. Last time we got a good win, I think, with the warrior. And now, oh no, the W in the warrior isn't capitalized. 0 out of 10, cannot play this game anymore. We have enough money now to unlock the peasant's talent. Oh my god, the peasant equips a key. There's even more to do for the peasant. Well, I think we will take the peasant out. I have no idea. This looks like on the star chart. I can't go much deeper than this. But we will take the peasant out. Terrified, he was guided here to save his kind. His whole village is counting on him. The peasant has no power. His loved ones give him the strength to keep fighting. 1-1 stat line, 6 health, starts with a potion, a pile of rocks, and a seed, perhaps? So, high inventory volume. This will be, it's a slingshot. This will be a key once we have another 400 gold. The sun power is just completely blank. So, a 1-1 stat line means we can kill the green guys without danger. This is a 50-50. These are also 50-50s. So we might as well take the 50-50s that have a chance of giving us cash. Well, we are already very injured. Okay, you kill us, you kill us, you kill us, you kill us. Plant the seed. This only stuns the monster for 1 turn, which is a bummer, because if we don't hit them this turn, then they're then out to possibly kill us again. Give me the chance at a +1, because so early, I think it's worth taking risks and restarting the run. Oh. It's the memory of our family. Okay, it appears he just gets a fairy as his power, which is cool. Chests up, actions before reloading sun power up. Now we have no sun power, so this is just a straight win. Magic monsters down, strawberries down. Heals are stronger, strawberries down. Attraction to strength monsters down, life points -2. I would not mind this if we had a sun power or some other way to navigate 2 strawberries, but lacking it makes it a big problem. Going down for magic monsters means that we can build into 1 stat, which I'm a big fan of. But I think I'm just going to take attraction to chests here because we don't get any negative from that. And it also means that we can hopefully build into a stronger inventory. Now, I wish I had 1 more gold. There is no golden bug here, which is a bother. Sun power spawning is a joke. We could steal something with a nose twang. So I think I'm going to take this, steal that, and see how we go. Top line is all safe. That's great. That makes it 4. We need 1 more. Okay, we can get out of here safely. We get 10 gold out of that. What was it, like 400 gold or something we needed to equip a key? That's so much. This room sucks. We could bomb one of the lanes that has 2 rewards. That gets us 3 pips of progress. Okay, that's a wash. That's a wash. And we get out. That is to say, we took as much damage as we gained. Now, stat gain. It's all much of a muchness right now, I think. Like, late game, things like the creature that spawns bees and the creature that takes away prizes are magic creatures, and I've got a higher will to get rid of them than other things. So we'll take a stat in magic. Killing 3 monsters weakens 3. Using an item turns a random tile into a bonus. Opening a chest weakens adjacent monsters. Opening 2 chests weakens all monsters. We do have plus 54% in chests. But I think turning a tile into a bonus tile when our inventory is our strong suit will be okay. Full safe line here with +1. This means we can get out. Right, so his nose now has a bandage. I think we can't afford the arrow and the strawberry. I think I'm going to take the arrow as like a get rid of really, really bad things in the lane. That's 10 gold as well. Cash, discounts, and fairy. I think the fairy seems like the simple take here. Right, we can kill those more safely on alternates. The traps here kind of suck. Of course. Of course, of course. -1/+1 is a wash. We need one more, so I guess I just take the 50/50 up here. Yeah, this is a bad room, for sure. Everything's really out to kill us here. Top lane isn't so bad, but like, it's really not great. If we bomb this lane, no. If we bomb this lane, we get these and a chest, which is 2, and then we just need 3, 4, 5 on the top lane. But we can bomb these, take 2 chests. That's probably better. So we need 2 more. Okay, we're out. Book it. No thanks. Right, I want to be rid of you before you take all of the chests and stuff. That's a bad time. You now kill us, which is really bad. Oh, beautiful. Amazing tooth effects. Gold malt up. Attraction to strawberries up, max health -1. Gain life points creates golden coins. Merchant has fewer strawberries. Attraction to chests up again. Actions before reloading the sun power +1. This takes our chest attraction to 101%, which means I don't know if it guarantees every chest or whether it has to just be -100 to guarantee chests. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't know what I think, but it's rough. That's what it is. Shop coming up. So I would like this chest. I could shoot you, and that will keep more fruit on the board. But every lane has things that will kill us. I could shoot you and try and get to these fruits before you go away. Alright, we get something out of that. We need 3 more. 1. Bad. Very bad. Very, very bad. These have nice things. Already the bomb. Bomb and the die. Okay, lane 3 is safe. We could bomb another lane that would get us more fruit. We need 1 to get through the door. I think I'll just take the 1 to get through the door and save the bomb for a floor where we're not getting through the door. And that is a -1 for a +1 anyway. Okay, you are a problem. No fruit here. Might bomb the bottom lane, take this chest, try and get past those on alternates. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. 50% chance to get to that chest. 66% chance. There's a 17% chance that we die on this lane. We could reroll the floor. There's a 25% chance we die on this lane. Alright, we get out. Another shop. Golden bug, please. Okay, 23. Kill adjacent monsters. Generates a new screen. Destroys 1 to 4 random monsters. If I take the chili, I can't afford the die. So I take the throwing star and the die, we get to exactly 0 cash. And then... suffer. I need this to take out basically one of these two at a minimum. Preferably this one, because then I can get this fruit. Well, that was very mid. That's 2. Any safe lanes? Not really. Ugh. Top lane safe. We can get a fruit. I guess that's me out. Oh my. What an intimidating roar you have. It really comes right from the depth of the belly, doesn't it? Okay. Bottom row. Very safe. Love that for me. After that, though, our moves have a lot of problems, and I can't roll, because if we roll, we get chomped. Ooh, we get lucky. Okay, now these don't kill us. This is a 66% chance for it to be bad. This is a 60% chance for it to be bad, a 40% chance for it to be good. But not all bads are created equal. We can come to bottom lane again. 2 health. Flip the board. Oh boy. This lane is safe when we can get into it, but that's not going to be very often. These 2 lanes suck. Like, it's real bad. I can't use my die. Oh. It's hiding behind his bulbous forehead brow. Well, it's got to be this for a 50-50. We have a fairy, so it's not all over yet. Oh, wait. Which is the healing song? Oh, you're going to make me look it up, aren't you? Because I can't see which one of those it is. Give me a second. Give me a second. Sol Cesto healing. Come on, Google. Oh, hold on. According to this, it should be yellow, red, blue, red, blue. Okay. That gives us a little more survivability. Not tons, but we saved the fairy, which I think is a worthwhile endeavor. Oh, so lucky. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Can't use the die. We die if we end up here. It's a minus guarantee for a -2, or a 50-50 for a -3. Damn. Okay. No sense trying to get to any of those fruits. We carry on our way. Right. This is a +2 for a -1. This is a +1 for a -1. This is a +1 for a -1. This is a +1 for a -2. So start in the most favorable lanes. Try and get the strawberry before the snake. Killing 2 strength monsters weakens all magics. 1 random monster is killed every 2 life points gained. Heals 1 life point every 2 floors. The first move on a screen weakens the whole line. I think just the healing. I'm not going to kill many magic monsters. Monster is killed every 2 life points gained. Heals every life points. We don't have a particular affinity to strawberries, which is its own problem. By our skin color and our wristband and our poncho, smock, whatever you call it, we look a bit like a strawberry. Okay. High chest value here is great, or high chest probability. There's traps on all lines except the bottom, which is a little unideal. That's bad. That's really bad. Okay, we get out of there on a -1. Could have been worse. Prices are going up in the shop, which is really bad. Can I please? Thank you. I think we just have to buy what we can get. +3 for 1 turn. If we buy that, we can't buy anything else, so give me these. This is not great. Oh. They really just put us on the worst line there, didn't they? We get some healing back because we went down 2 floors. That's something. Birds here are a problem. This is the only lane without fungus traps, another shop coming up, but our cash flow is bad. We can get 4 visits out of the bottom line, 5 if we include visiting this twice. Can I get this strawberry, please? Oh, come off it. Okay, now we can't really visit the bottom lane because that's death. 4, 5, don't kill me. Or we could reroll. Let's reroll. That gets us out. Yep. $18 gold. Strawberry seed. We need the healing, man. It's a rough spot. I don't know what this is. Which is intriguing, because obviously I want to see what the new thing does, but also, I really need the health. Like, I really need not only the +1, but the full heal is of so much value to me right now that I can't risk it on an unknown. I wish I could, but I can't. Right, you I want to be rid of. I think that's basically where we have to start. Good. Totally worth it to get 2 back on those. And we get 1 back on that. Love it. We have 2 magic stat to get the light bugs. We do have a candle, but I will start in spaces that are not terrible for us. And we actually get out of here really safely on full health, full sun power. That's a joke. We don't have any sun power. None of these enemies are sparkling to insinuate that they would give us gold if we kill them, and we're not going to full clear the floor. 18 in the shop. I'll take the slingshot. Worst case scenario, we can use it to hit the shopkeeper later and take a more expensive free item. Attraction to magic monsters down? No. Strength monsters down, life points -2. We could do it while we are at max health. Chests up even more. Actions before redoing the sun power up again. Totally fine, effectively. Gold multiplier and attraction to all monsters. We get to 149% on chests, which makes it way likelier that we can navigate to chests when we want/need to. Or we can get our strength monsters down if we're going on a magic stat path. We're going to heal 1 on the next floor down anyway. So would I take -28% to strength monsters for 1 HP? I think I would. Oh, but 149% chance to chests seems also just so good. This is okay. This is going to be worse on the round with mimics until we can get to 3 magic stat. Although negative strength monsters is also a problem for rounds with mimics, because mimics are considered a magic statted monster. So if we're taking down our strength monsters, we're just increasing the odds that we get to chests anyway, because the mimics don't reveal themselves as a magic based stat, but we're just driving ourselves towards mimics more anyway if we bring down our strength. So give me attraction to chests up even more. It's our 3rd one of those in a row in our great big smile. So 45%, 45%, 36%. I would like to be rid of you as soon as possible. Good. I'll take it. Right, that's 5 of 6. I would like this chest. We get it. 12 coins. Now, we've got 2 free spaces on mushrooms to try and get this strawberry. And we do. Okay, we're visiting our friend in a moment. This is a free straight line of 4. If we can get through this -3 safely, I'll be pretty happy. Well, we're going to get 2 more stats from the strawberries on screen, and 1 more stat from the strawberry tooth on our descent. Therefore, we come out of the floor with full health, and I don't have to be too worried. Good afternoon, or is it good evening? They say every hero and heroine has a power hidden in the stars out there. Drop in again sometime. And with that, I got the achievement, A Long Tale. You have listened to all of the beggar's stories. 1.7% of players have this achievement. I am the 1.7%. Right. This is good at just a -1. This is good at just a strawberry threat. This is good at just a strawberry threat. This is not bad at just a strawberry threat, but you're up at the moment. So let's start here, and then come to here, and then go to there, then back to this one, and then up to here, and then try that guy. Chest is just free value. Shop with 44 gold. We actually have a reasonable amount of cash now. I would rather have a bomb than a slingshot, for sure. I'm so sorry, miss. I'm so sorry. I know that can't be comfortable, but I'm trying to find the sun for my people. I really want rid of you as a priority. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we don't want to just keep attacking this lane, we can attack any lane for the first time without supplemented bees, and then a second time before it supplements a bee into the first spot. You're -2s now, which I do not love. That is an unhappy strawberry. These are all -1s, these are all -1s. A -3 at 18%. I think we just take the -1. We're going to heal on our descent anyhow. So we are effectively leaving at full health. Important to remember. Candle here seems far more pertinent. We also make a bonus tile for it. Yeah, glad I didn't just start swinging into a lot of this without knowing where I was getting into. No fruits. We're going to a fountain next, and then whatever's after the fountain, so we can leave the floor on 6 and still be effectively on full health. 1, 2. -14% is very low, and we still get burned. But we come out with some extra cash, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. More inventory space. Jewelry for a top teeth, or whatever this bird is. It's between these two. It's so hard taking something that we don't know what it does, but here we are. The bird breathes new life into the flute. That's probably why I haven't seen it very often. It's because after I unlocked it, there hasn't been lots of occasions where the flute has been broken. But to be able to sing a flute song again is going to be a valuable asset to us. All right, let me just refill my beverage. Okay. Line 3, pretty safe. Top line, very safe. Would like to be rid of this guy first, though. We're on a half pip on heals 1 life point every 2 floors, so if I can get rid of you first, we go possibly -2 for +1, and then the rest of upstairs. Beautiful. Beautiful. We go -1 for +1, the rest of upstairs, and we're out to the shop. Key. Pretty tempting. Just getting out of a lot of these really bad floors. Anything else? I think so. We don't have any use for toothpaste. Away we go. Okay, this is safe on alternates, and this is safe mostly in general, especially if this is +1 and this is -1, they wash, and then this is +1 to 7 on our way out. So attacking that lane while Spiky is down, and then we just get out of here for free, avoiding all the birds. Don't know why I'm killing the extra one. It's fine. This lane sucks. I could bomb it, and then I get a fruit for free, which helps make up for something else that I have to kill in a lane. These two being off sync sucks. You'll be down in a moment, which wouldn't be the worst row. We're going into a shop. Use it or lose it. Good. 75. Would I rather an arrow or something from the reroll? Give me the arrow. There's a lot of like really bad individual enemies in upcoming rounds, like the really strong sucking fish or the frogs that grow really strong. Okay. Where do we like up here? This lane I like quite a lot. The -3 kind of sucks, but you know, you can't have it all. We could just key out of this boss fight. It is viable. -3, -3, -3, -3. Honestly, I think that is probably our best play. Totally viable use of a key, I think. Okay, crabs are a problem. That's -4 for +1. That's -2 for +2. Obviously, the traps are their own issue. We can't land on these traps to plant a seed. We could flip our stats, but that still only puts us at a 2-1, so every crab would still be -1, which does not feel great. Alright, there's one. Right, Goose came to say hello. You have to say hello to Goose. We just lost 2. We can clear the lane. That puts us on 3, 4, 5. We could plant a strawberry behind ourselves here, and then we come out pretty okay. We go 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that gets us out of the room in reasonably good stead. Well, in fact, we don't even hit you. Ugh. Gross floor. We have so few outs to safety. You're a mimic, you're not, by the looks of things. Do I just re-roll this whole room? There's teeth in the next room, which is a nice place to get to. Mimics are -1. There's no fruit on this floor at all. Will it let me arrow? It will let me arrow a chest. I wonder if you can arrow a regular chest and just get the money out of it. Never tried. I think with the number of -2s, -1s on the board, like... I'm just going to reroll. Oh, this is way more manageable. Even with the mimics. This is so much more manageable. Good. Teeth. Picking up a strawberry weakens nearby monsters. Killing 2 magic monsters weakens all strength monsters. Opening 1 chest disables 1 random trap. We do have very high chest affinity. The first move weakens a whole column. Yeah, opening a chest disables a trap. Give me that. Must remember we still have our rejuvenated flute. Another room that kind of sucks a lot. I'm going to get another stat point after this room, which is lovely. Question is, do I arrow this guy to then preserve a lot of the fruit? I think I'm gonna. Great chest for us there. Great chest for us there. We need 3 more. This is -4 for +2. Takes us to 5. And then +1 for descents takes us to 6. That's not terrible. Then we go to a 3-1. We can always flip our stats for a bit if it becomes really pertinent on a room or a floor. I can't remember if it's 1 room or 1 floor's worth of traversal for stuff. 72 gold. We can steal something more expensive by buying the hammer. I don't love some of this stuff. Like, there's definitely other things I would rather have, but like, this is 12. By the time we roll, we'd be down to 61. 61's not going to buy 2 high-value items, you know? 24, 48. We could take these 2, the die, roll, then use these 2 to get higher value items from the next shop. Oh, the toothpaste is really bad. That's some really bad toothpaste. What bad rolls. Right, we can't afford anything else, so we're taking these with us. Does not feel great. Frogs already a problem. Mimics no longer a problem, so there is that. Oh, the frogs are becoming even bigger problems, which I do not love. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. I'm out. I'm so out. We heal 1 back on descent. Okay. I don't feel like I desperately need to break these traps. That's bad. Go on, hit the right hand side. Yes. That's good. That's great. Trap at 45%, or chest at 45% rather. I'll take it. I will take it. Bucket, we're holding our cash for now. Thank you ever so much. Okay, 47. 36, 48. I could do that. I could bubble. Like, we could just force ourselves onto a bad lane with a bubble. And give me a die. Case in point of a bad lane right there. The floor. Well, we could start here. Try for some of these -1s. Okay. That's great. 2. I can't bubble my way out of 4 actions. I'm going to do 2 because it's 1 action to use the bubble, 1 action to attack something. But then I probably end up re-rolling the room to get out of here without too much damage. And if I'm re-rolling the room, I should re-roll the room earlier to see if I can get out of the room without using the bubble, I think. Like, this looks way better. Just so much better. Look at that. What a great die roll. Okay. Mimics are safe. Crabs are -1. If we get very injured, we can hammer the traps down and then take the 2 fruits for free. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. Right, that's 4. I should have opened the chest possibly first to try and avoid more traps. Oh, damn it. It's not gone well. That's 4. This has a 50-50 shot of spitting us into the crab for a -2. More shopping. I like the bomb here, I think. Every piece of gold counts. We've seen how many times I end up in a spot where being able to squish a bug to get that 1 gold means that we have then enough to buy 2 things perfectly in the shop. Strength monsters down again. Or not again. We never took the first strength monsters down, but it is something that I have a longing for with this build. Attraction to chest down 11. Magic down, strength up. Strength monsters down, life points -2. Strawberries way up, max health -1. Knowing that we are going to keep healing and that we have a full inventory, I think I'd rather take strength monsters -31%, -2 health. We go down to 3. We have a fairy. We have a full inventory. We can get out of this, I believe. I think it's bomb the top lane. Keep the chests intact. Then for every chest that we open, we get rid of one of the traps, which means that row then becomes entirely safe. Obviously, this has a chance to kill us, so we avoid that lane. Get out on 4, which is actually 5, thanks to this. Top teeth jewelry does not help. More inventory space is nice, but our cash is kind of lacking. I think we just take the discount voucher. 25% discount. $57 gold. We already have a trap hammer. I don't love chilies in general. I think I would just take a D20. We could knock him out and steal something. In fact, I'm going to reroll the whole shop. Buy this for 18. 1836. Let's do that. Let's buy this. Drink it. Buy this for 18. Knock you out. Steal one of those. Be on our way. This is great because these guys are of no threat to us. So it's just a free floor. We don't even need to worry about trying to get the fruits because we are at full health already. So that's just a free and safe floor. Penny for my friend. There's a rumor going around. An egg and a stiflingly hot environment were enough for there to be a new being roaming these lands. I enjoyed talking to you. Yes, our lizard friend. Right, top lane, pretty safe. Lane 2, very safe. Also mitigates our trap concerns, which then makes the top lane completely safe. So, order of operations here, very important. Get me out of there. Okay. Not too much damage on the board. This is -4, -5, -6, -7, -8 with 4 fruit on board. But if we can get rid of the traps, then things get a little bit safer. That's 4 of 6, 5 of 6. 50-50 here. 60-40 there for safety. Works out fine. Nothing for the bucket. Our inventory is our greatest tool right now. I'm thinking about putting the bubble on and then taking an arrow, because a bubble is just a free kill against something that is a danger to us. But the arrow is a guaranteed kill of something that is a danger to us, right? Well, fishy friend. Always get to the fishy friend faster than I think we're going to. Don't know why. I haven't, like, internalized all the numbers for the bosses, which I really should have, but, you know, these things happen. We are safe with a bubble right now, so it doesn't matter where we land. That's good. Right, I don't want to risk the -4 here. That would be horrendous. That's fine. I don't love it because we were at full health, I believe, on that move. But, you know, it's okay. I'll take that -1 without issue. +1 there is wonderful. One more for the round to end. We're going to get a +1 on the way down. Oh, that's the worst one. That's the worst one. Don't hit this guy. Don't hit this guy. I'll take it. I could arrow this guy to get to a fruit. We are at 3. I think I'm going to. And then we go to 5 on the way down. And then 5.5 on strawberry for just getting through that lobby. Right. Taking chests breaks traps. So these 2 lanes are completely safe for us. We just have to alternate safely. I do not want to risk those big minus guys. Could take another trap hammer. Could take an arrow. Excuse me, I punched the microphone. Honestly, our chest navigation is dealing with the traps largely, and so long as you have a plan for the hand-crushing traps, it's not so much something to fear. Or we could take another die and just roll out of entire problems. I'm gonna take the die. Yeah, bomb here. Love it. Now, I don't need to get rid of you. I can just clear the top 2 rows, and that makes up 6 tiles. Obviously, prioritize the lanes that have rewards that I want in them, but otherwise, we get out of here just fine. Another heals a life point every 2 floors, killing 2 strength, killing 2 magic, 3 monsters. Give me more healing on our descents, because my brain just really ticks over well with navigating how much health we're leaving a floor with knowing that we're getting more health as we travel. I think we're all right with our current inventory. This sucks. Right, there is sparkling in the top lane, sparkling in the bottom lane. We're going to come to this lane, hope to get the light-bearing bug. If we don't, we'll come back to this lane unless we end up in a trap, in which case we'll go to the bottom line. Okay, that's fine. We can do 2 more on this lane, but I'm actually going to take 1 on the top lane, because if this is a trap, this is our escape lane. I don't think it was a trap. We need 2 more. We need 1 more and then these 2, excuse me. So we get out of the darkness safely. Maintaining my cash for shopping. Bomb in the top lane. Speed run that. Then worry about the rest of the floor. 2. Elephant kills us. That's obviously very bad, and there's elephants all over. We need 2 pips to get out on the door. 11% is not very high, but it's high enough to maybe think that we just re-roll the floor with one of our dice. We've got enough money to get out of here again. Another bomb up there. We're just going to get out on 1 HP is very unpleasant. We're going to heal 2 back on our descents. Our chests would go to 200%. Magic monsters down, traps down, chests down. Give me 200% on chests, honestly. Going into traps right now is not something that frightens me. And then here, I don't mind another cluster bomb. We could bump his head and then take another cluster bomb. Her head, excuse me. Yeah, I'm doing that. Okay. No bombs on screen. Lane 3 is free. And we have high value chest targets on the bottom lane next to -1s. So if we do all of these... Yeah, you sucked out my sun power. That doesn't exist. Oh, of course you would hit the trap. Of course you would. Please have a strawberry that gives me a full heal. Yes! Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Bombs, not present. We're going to heal for 2 on our way down. These -3s suck. If I can get this chest, that trap will go away, which means we can't land on that tile anymore, which makes this all safe. You get shot for 1 there. Well, that makes the rest of that safe, so swings and roundabouts. Coin for my buddy. Good afternoon, or is it good evening? Kings and queens come and go, but never does the sun label them. Why should people follow them then? What's your step? Nothing for the bucket. Bombs. Yes. We've got rows 3 and 4 here are entirely safe, so no woes. Shop again. I think I'm pretty alright with my current stock. It can get me through basically any floor without fear. Start just chasing down the bomb. Happy to do that with speed, and then 2 more needed. Top lane 75-25. I feel like for having 200% on this should be higher, but we get it. So 4 more teeth. Weakened at the start, weakened column, killing 2, magic weakens strengths, opening a chest weakens adjacents. Give me that, because we have super high affinity to our chests. We can try and navigate around that a little. Okay, things to think about. We can see how many monsters there are in each lane with this, and so there's one safe spot here. Could be a trap, could be a fruit, could be a chest. This looks like a chest, and it looks like there's 2 chests in the bottom lane by the sparkles. Let's start bottom lane, and then our escape is lane... no, there's two sparkles here as well, so we'll start here. Okay. 68% on this chest. Took out a trap down here. There's only 10% I hit you, so happy enough about that. That puts us at 4 of 6, 5 of 6 top lane. Beautiful. Absolutely minted. Bombs? Yes. Fast prioritization. Get shot once. The -3 sucks. We're going to get 2 on our way down, which is good. I think it might be time to do some bombing. Shop coming up immediately. If we do another bomb, we can give ourselves safe moves. Not that the bomb doesn't open the door anyway. So I'm actually just going to reroll the floor and open the door, because the die is guaranteed to spawn in the shop, which means we get to keep the bombs. There's also, if I can be fast about it, free fruit there before this guy explodes, although we can actually take out that whole top lane and get more money. So that works out nicely. This takes us to 6. 214 in cash. Take the healing. Take that. -2 for all. Increases magic and strength for 3 for 1 turn. -1 for 2 turns. I'll take this. I'll reroll that stuff. I will buy a bomb. I would like to have a die. Like, I generally think they're a very versatile thing to have, but here we are. No bomb on screen, so we can stop and think for a second. There's 2 fruits for a -1 here. We are going to heal 2 on the way down, so we only need to exit with 6. That's great. Then probably bottom lane is a -3. It's probably the safest way out. That's 4. Unideal, but it's fine. Bomb here. Okay. Clear the lane is fine. Oh, I thought I was gonna... Oh, yeah, I weakened you for this chest. Okay, we're fine. 2 more. 4 of 8. I don't love some of this math. If we bomb this lane, we can then just take the fruit and get out. I'm fine with that. Through the pearly gate. Okay. This is safe. No, it's not. I have... That is definitely not safe. 7 of 8. This is a -2 for a +2. That certainly seems to be a place to start. Okay. No point in taking the high percentage 59 on +1 while we're at full health. So, give me a chance at these chests. You're now weakened, so even more reason to stay on this lane. Not terrible. Actually quite bad. If we use a string of bombs, we'll get a -2 for a +2 here, and you'll be dead, and that one will be free. Now that's gone wonderfully. I forget that we make a reward tile on item usage as well. This is a -2 for a +2, but if we get either of the pluses first, then we come out ahead. And then we're going to a 4-1 here, or a 1-4. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. A -1 for a +1 is great. A -2 at 9% is not terrible. A -2 at 12% is also not terrible. -2 at 12, -2 at 19. I didn't even think about the -1 up there, if I'm honest. 81, 50-50. We need one more. We are out. Honestly, we could put something in the bucket. Round it up to 100. But there's still shopping to do. A key is huge. And I think just the die gives us a lot of flexibility. So I think we've got 13-14 shop boss, I think. Right, this is a -1 for a +2. You're annoying AF, but there's not really much I can do about you next to a -5. We might end up rolling the floor, because we need 7. This is 4 if they don't take these strawberries immediately. This is 3. It's not looking great. Okay. That balanced nicely. 7, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no matter where we end up using an item to try and get off this floor, I think, because I don't want to attack into this -5 or this -5. So if we're not going to go okay in -2, we're going to go +2 when we get out of here. I think I'm just going to roll now. Takes us to 5. Top lane seems safest. Gets us out. 14 shop and finale. I was hoping to use the key in the finale, but this floor sucks and we don't currently have a die. So I think we just key now and shop for whatever we can shop for the finale. All -2s, -2, -5, -1, -2. To get through basically what is 2 lanes for 7, I think is horrible. Right, we're coming in on full health. I like a bomb. I like a die. Would I rather have an arrow for a guaranteed kill or a +3 for 1 turn on a lane that I don't necessarily know where I'm going to get into? So looking at a 4-7 just seems absurd. I wonder if that will traverse down to the first move of the next floor. I have no idea, but I think this is our loadout for this. Still 4-7. Still 4-7. It looks like we are still 4-7, which is nice. Alright, we are no longer 4-7. We are safe on this tile. While we are safe on this tile, I think it's apt that we use items to give ourselves safer outs. Not unlike these. -5 there, -1, -2 down here. -2. We can't use an item to get out of this lane. This is a -2 for a +1. This isn't okay because you are debuffed because of the chest I opened. That gets us out. I'm assuming that hitting the door here, because it won't count down the floor, even though we click the door, we're not going to get the heal here. We could try and heal 1 by bombing him, but I think we just get to the next door and then worry about using our bombs in a better fashion in a moment. We have to go top lane or bottom lane to avoid an instant death. We're going to go bottom lane. Now we can use items safely because we are outside of the purple zone. I think we just start exploding without prejudice here. That gives us an entirely safe spot to get to here. That's the bad one of you to explode, which is a damn shame. I cannot get to the top lane safely. I need 3 more steps. That could be a real problem. Because, oh god. Oh god. Well, we have a huge percentage to be okay going up, right? If we come down, he's going to move down. There's nothing in this lane to take. So it comes down to a 90% chance that we don't get killed by this guy right now. Then we can come down to here. Then we can come down to here. That moves him. And I could screw around on this screen, but I'm not going to. I'm going to have the peasant sculpture around. The peasant's end. The peasant thinks of his wife, his children, and his friends. With the sun only just regained, he can already imagine his village celebrating, roaring with life, but first he must bring back his precious cargo. As he climbs back up from the depths, he once again faces the ordeals that tore at his flesh. Some of the monsters still remain, blocking his path. He could dispatch them in an instant, if only he would use the power of the sun. But he will not. He resists and fights, spilling his last drops of blood until he collapses, the exit within reach. When he opens his eyes again, he lies in the open air. A smile escapes him, blue as far as the eye can see. And the sun is in the sky. You have returned the sun to the world. Thank you. Well, that is a win with every character. We still need to equip the peasant a key to finish off our star chart. And then the only achievement that I have that remains is to accumulate 5,000 coins in the bucket. So we will do that. But if there's anything else that you'd like to see me do as like a challenge or a goal or anything else, do let me know in the comments down below because I'm still having fun playing. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.